jailbreakers too. Okay, I'm just gonna be honest with you, baby. I don't really know what none of that was. I'll take the jelly beans. You lost me a small, long jailbreak. That's all you want? It's here. I'm gonna take some jelly beans. Take some time. That's not it. I didn't take it. That was a good jelly bean. Yeah, they didn't get it this stuff. Want toilet paper? I was in the box. I ain't had no other choice. Just check it out. You got some neat ass hair right now. That's what I do, man. But if you don't like to wipe your ass with it. Hey, Bobby. Hey, man. I gotta be honest with you. The script is good. Like that? The script is great. I told you. No, I done run it down to the cardboard, man. I got to call Spielberg on this one. Wait.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go. Another big night for the MMA leader from Las Vegas, Nevada's T-Mobile Arena. Been a lot of seminal moments in this building. I can think of one.
It was a big one for me at UFC 226. But John, also UFC 200. I got this man across the cage from Anderson Silva in that arena. This is a place where big fights happen. And tonight, you get to stand amongst the legends.
Back champ, huge connection by her there.
Lower the curtain. Bring the cast out. Bring the cast. If you take a bow, the night's over. Oh! Big shot lands from both guys.
All right, well, if you've been watching, you know her uppercut has been absolutely on point here tonight, DC. No reason to think she won't get right back to it.
No, she needs to go right back to doing it. It's working. She's very good at it. I think it's her best punch, and it's shown in this fight.
Oh! Defense held up there as she blocks that shot. And that spinning kick found its home up top. And she misses with the left punch there. Oh, clean hook there. Nice right hand there from Joanna Jędrzejczyk. Huge connection fire there.
Massive shot, man. How's she going to try to find the next shot that'll finish the fight? Oh! Another big body kick lands.
Nice punch by Jędrzejczyk. Big shots being landed on both sides here. Under 2 minutes to go in a back-and-forth first round here. So we pull up the numbers here. 28 total strikes have landed for Joanna Jędrzejczyk. Oh! Huge kick to the head. Well, she better not be too dismissive of this calf kick because I see some visible bruising now.
Well, the first one doesn't bother me. But then before you know it, all of a sudden you can barely walk. She needs to start checking right now.
Effective jab there by Grasso. That's a huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight.
45 seconds remain in the round. Well, hard to see exactly where she is cut, but it's somewhere around that eye area. Doesn't look great.
It's never good to get cut, but right now it's a small one. You don't have to worry about it, but you got to protect it.
All right, so it looks as though, yes, she's starting to deal with some swelling now, so defensively got to figure out a way to shore things up.
She's tough, John. We know that she's tough. We've always known that she's tough. What she has to do is she has to be a little bit more active in her defenses if she doesn't want to get all beat up.
All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below. All right, so a lot of strike absorption by her in that previous round. She got stunned on the feet.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 underway. All right, so as this round gets underway, let's see if the high-level action continues. Both women had their moments in that previous round. Now we'll see if there's more aggression, and we'll see if one fighter can really take control.
Oh, big head kick.
She's starting to put together some significant body work here, and these are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all night long. Both of these women have realized success with the striking, and both seem damaged.
It's always fun when you get a fight like this, where you see the blood on both sides, where you see the swelling on both sides, where you see the concern from both fighters recognizing that, wow, I've got my equal in front of me.
And she did not miss there. This could be the end, DC.
I mean, she hurt her so bad with that big head kick. I don't know how she's standing. Oh!
Well, it looked like we were going to get a finish. She had her rocked pretty good, but she wasn't able to close the shot.
She wasn't able to find the kill shot. She hurt her very badly. She was not able to find that shot that would have finished the fight.
Grasso's cut, folks. Nasty cut on her lip just opened up. Man, it's hard to remember her kicking game being on this level in the past.
She made it a focus. They're in training camp, and tonight you see the results of all the time spent kicking. They're in training camp.
Well, young Jacek might be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike, John. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent's finish move.
That leg kick hurt.
Well, the full arsenal on display here. 78 total strikes have now landed for Joanna Jędrzejczyk. And in terms of the accuracy, landing at a 50%.
She's in a lot of trouble, John. She's going to have to be so smart to reach the final bell.
Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round one, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to find her range. She's in a strong striking rhythm now. Well, she's going to need a cane or a walker or maybe even a wheelchair. Oh, you got to keep pressing here. Could be the beginning of the end. Herb Dean steps in.
Holy smokes.
How about it? So how about it, folks? A huge result for her. She gets the TKO here tonight, and this is a celebration that you can be sure is going to continue deep into the night.
What is she expecting?
As soon as I get out of the ambulance, there's Michael Hayes. We're in the back of the Mecca Arena, and he came out. He was going to the ring to go take on Jake. I mean, literally going to the ring. And I said, no, Jake just cut from me. And I said,
You ready to fight? You ready? Good.
So here's the former UFC strawweight champion, Joanna Jędrzejczyk. She has broken a lot of fighters with her work rate, with her pace. There's no denying the output. Seemingly doesn't get tired. We'll see how Joanna Jędrzejczyk starts this challenge tonight. Man, how crisp, DC, is this boxing on Jessica Andrade. So loyal when it comes to her original head coach, Gerard Paraná. And he has got to like what he sees out of his student here tonight. Man, these women are delivering for fight fans around the world. What a start to this fight.
How could you possibly be seated when you are watching this level of activity from these two women at the beginning of the fight?
Keep that left hand up higher.
It's just a really high pace, too. It's a really high striking pace for these two.
Andrade's hook shot blocked. That one was telegraphed. Good job by the defense. Combination lands for her there. She would seem to be in the zone. Is that something you feel as a fighter?
I like that, yes. She's in the zone. Everything that she throws seems to be finding its target.
26 total strikes have now landed for Joanna Jędrzejczyk. Oh, combination striking at its best. Another great sequence out of her there.
She is just throwing everything with so much confidence. Every time she throws, she believes that she is going to land, and to this point, she has done just that.
Nice job by her there to block that shot. By her there, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike. You don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively. No idea how these two women are standing. They're both landing massive shots.
All right, so a storyline developing. You see a cut has been opened around her eye.
She's got a cut on her eye. She's been getting hit in that same spot. The cut's nothing too big right now, but if she doesn't protect it, it'll get a lot worse.
Jędrzejczyk gets tagged by that straight punch. Nice land for the offense there.
She is throwing some wild strikes. She's in a ton of trouble here. Oh, another one.
Under a minute to go in round one. Well, she's leaking a lot of blood now. That cut is getting worse with every strike landed.
And the blood is flying. Her confidence is growing. She will continue to try and target that cut until someone has to come in here, ringside position, and stop the fight.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. All right, so some adversity for her here. Looks like she has been opened up around that eye. How about these two going at it?
Yeah, man, she landed a massive hook, and it has her opponent hurt bad.
All right, so with some urgency, the cut man making his way inside the octagon here at the end of the round. Quickly, they get her back to the stool. They got to work on it. Well, she's dealing with a pretty big cut now. We'll see if we can isolate exactly where it happened in that previous round.
Man, she took way too many shots in round one. She was not being...
All right, here we go with our second 5 minutes. Round two.
Ready.
Jessica Andrade
Good.
and the inimitable Joanna Jędrzejczyk. Jędrzejczyk's cut.
This is big. That's big. Beautiful job getting those hands up.
Oh, straight punch. It's there again. Oh, once again, the Jessica. Oh, she's hurt.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Jędrzejczyk's doing a nice job protecting the eye with that block. You don't want to absorb any more damage on that cut. Her opponent's hurt.
Beautiful placement on that hook. What a great job of finding such a massive shot.
Jędrzejczyk's cheek. All right, looks like the referee's going to get in here. Yes, wants to call in the ringside position. This cut might stop this fight right here.
I mean, she's really having a tough time with the location, J.A. She is not able to do what she wants to do because she's so worried about this cut. The doctor stops the fight.
So a super anticlimactic ending to this one. The fans don't like it, but that cut too significant to fight through. And
how to explain that shit. That shit was just weird. Doing the same freaking strikes that person was doing, but I was just getting touch strike pretty much. That's how I can explain. That's the best way to explain that shit.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, so here we are back in London, England, as the UFC continues to make its presence felt here in the UK, and capacity crowd on hand as usual here tonight.
When the UFC expanded, when the UFC started going all around the world and becoming a global sport, London was a target area. England was a target country because you understood how much the fans care about sport. You watch it in the football games. You watch it, you hear that? The football. You watch it in the way that they show up. The UFC approached this place. The UFC targeted England. We went there, and every time the fans showed up. There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Aldo gets up. He is back on the feet here. Efficient with that jab. Doubles up on it now. Frantic pace early on to this one. All right, we will see how Jose Aldo Jr. chooses to proceed, and it looks as though he's going to work off of that jab and low leg kick here early in this one.
I mean, ever since Jose Aldo started boxing with the Brazilians, he landed that
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse. Massive shot from the top.
These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Let's go. Get him off you. Get him off.
He hasn't moved on the bottom, and now he's starting to swell after he takes another ground and pound strike.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Charles Jourdain's in half guard. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Jourdain's back in half guard. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or kick ground and pound.
Straight to the body by Aldo. Well, now that cut in the eye area, Daniel, becoming a major storyline. He's got to be careful.
He's got to be very careful and address it right now before it gets to the point that there's nothing you can do about it.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Aldo getting work from the top here. He's got to do a better job to cover up. 4 seconds for the end of round 1. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round.
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's...
You ready to fight? You ready?
Here we are, early round 2. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. And he caught the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. Oh, left hook to the head. It's blocked. With conviction to the body. He takes him on the overhand. Now he's certain.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if you're in the night, that one landed right on the spot. He's giving him so many different things right now.
Oh! Big knee there. Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him.
I was other ones that could have kicked him in the head, and they basically just, I don't even know how to explain that shit. That shit was weird, bro. Get these weird fights where the fight don't even look, that didn't even look right. That shit didn't even look right. It just didn't. He didn't block shit. Pretty much. He didn't block anything. The kick didn't even touch his block. The kick didn't even fucking touch his block, bro. I don't even know how to explain that shit. I will never know how to explain that. Kick didn't even touch his block. He somehow blocked it and basically hit him with
Ready
a
to fight?
haymaker.
Ready. Good.
All right, with that, we are underway. Thug Rose Namajunas with Trevor.
Oh, she's hurt, yep.
That's crazy. Respect.
Oh, big left hand.
I need to telegraph it. Just basically makes it
Namajunas is
just
cut,
basically
folks.
crazy.
Nasty cut on her lip just opened up.
Great job blocking that shot. Big shot to the body.
Another hook lands there by Rose Namajunas. All right, so Thug Rose Namajunas mixing it up pretty well here in the early going with her kicks and, of course, that patented jab as well.
Yeah, she pops that jab. She's beautiful fighting. He lands to the head. It's just a really high pace, too. It's a really high striking pace for these two.
Oh, another big knee. That's a nice one-two there for Rose Namajunas. All set up by that brilliant footwork. Great fundamentals.
I mean, fundamentals at its best. Rose Namajunas just defines that. I mean, she's never where you expect her to be. She's never just standing still. She's constantly moving and always seems to be a step ahead of her competition.
The strikes continuing to pile up. 27 total strikes have now landed for Rose Namajunas.
Fighter lands a nasty kick.
Oh, she works the body as well as anybody in this division. Another strike there, and these shots are really going to take their toll as this fight moves on. Left punch followed by a right. Nice 1-2 there by Rodriguez. Able to check the high kick.
You know, a lot of people say those don't land, but even if you block them a little bit, they still put damage on you.
Nice crack there. Oh, great deception to land the flying knee. Trying to hammer that lead leg. Oh, another huge knee.
Caught that kick there.
She catches the leg and now reacts beautifully with a takedown. Oh, big head kick there. All right, so a pretty good series of kicks by her there as she continues to really land at will tonight.
I mean, there is no tell to when she is going to throw that kick, and before her opponent can react, the leg is already back and loaded up again.
Oh, nice flip there to avoid the punch. Oh, he's had a huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chasing her down to get another one off to finish the fight.
In full guard now, DC, and I know when you're in this position, you're looking to pass the half guard pretty quickly.
Oh, absolutely. Trying to get the half guard so I can start to get up ground and pound. This is exactly what she needs to do. Not only does it get you to a position to get off ground and pound, it also takes a lot of the danger away from your opponent off of their back. Half guard is not nearly as dangerous as full guard. So get the half, land some ground and pound, get posture, and then continue to dominate on the ground.
I'm not just saying to be cocky,
Well, she
but
absorbed
it's
way too many damaging strikes in that previous round. We'll see if we can isolate
that's
the
what she bait. That's what she wants. She wants the flying knee.
Ready.
The flying knee is basically cool, but it's like the same animation every goddamn time.
All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Oh, she's really starting. Has her opponent on the ropes.
She threw her entire body into that massive uppercut, and she is seeing the rewards of her hard work. Oh, nice high kick.
Oh, big damaging knees here to the body. And eats another huge knee.
Oh, my goodness.
Your damn leg,
Well,
bro.
we could be looking at an epic comeback here.
She's hurt bad, John. She's getting up. Yep.
Oh, and there is the kick. That one checked by Marina Rodriguez. Well, she felt like the uppercut was going to be there. It has absolutely been there. No reason to think she won't get back to it here.
No, she's going to go back to that position. She has to. She can go from the clinch. She can do it off of her combination. She just has a variety of ways of landing that punch.
Namajunas has got a nasty bruise starting to appear on that left side. We'll keep an eye on it. Could pay dividends later. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Somehow she gets out.
I thought it was over. But that's one thing you know. Never underestimate these fighters in their submission defense.
Oh, that is going to do it. That's got to be it. Oh, she got out, champ.
I was wrong again, John Amis. It looked like she was done. She was going to tap, but nope. She was able to stay safe, get off to her side, get her arm free, and find safety. Great job.
And you were writing her obit?
Writing her obituary.
Well, not just a high output fight to this point, but a high accuracy fight as well. Both fighters have absorbed a lot of damage this fight.
These two women have both fought so bad.
Look at the inside leg kick. She grabs her opponent now. Could be the beginning of the end, champ.
She hurt her very badly with that big leg kick.
Well, she continues to land to the body, attacking those organs, right? Not a lot of protection there, and you're seeing some visible damage now on the other side.
Visible damage. She's done a tremendous job understanding and recognizing where the weakness was, and she has exploited that, and she's going to continue as she tries to get her hand raised.
And she's back up again, so the takedowns have been there, so have the get-ups. Man, the bruising on her calf is really getting worse with every passing calf kick. I'm not sure why she isn't. It's over. Do you believe it?
What is going on, bro?
Oh, boy.
I lose because she checked a kick with a fucked up leg. I do not understand that shit. She checked the kick with the fucked up leg. She ain't take no damage. The leg checks they need to balance that out, but that doesn't make no sense. Yes, okay. If you would have checked it with the other leg, would have made sense, but she checked it with the bad leg, the leg that was basically kicking the crap out of, pretty much. That's crazy. You know, did that to other people pretty much, which it is the dumbest thing ever on the game. And I ain't gonna lie to you. Coming from both ways, coming from both sides. If you checking a leg kick and your leg is fucked up, you shouldn't be able to check that kick. Pretty much, your leg should be fucked up to the point that you can't even walk on it, motherfucker. Let's check a kick. Real shit. Really think if this fight would have happened, honestly,
well, he's competed at welterweight, middleweight, heavyweight, but he's realized his most success as a 205er and another big spot for the biggest power threat in the sport, Anthony Rumble Johnson, back under the lights here tonight in Las Vegas.
Only way you base this thing is beating submissions.
Let's go. This will be a good fight. We knew it would. These guys are intent to make it happen. Oh, nice right hand. Oh, that's big.
Oh, huge left. Oh!
He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was hoping for. Oh, right hand.
Oh, that's a big right hand that got through.
Beautiful.
Oh, there's the swing, and there's the miss by Johnson. All right, so he's landed a few seminal uppercuts already, DC. Got to think he goes back to it.
I am almost certain he's going to go and try to find another one of those. But expect it to really set down and try to make one really count and try to end this fight. Israel
Adesanya is bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than us. Picture perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a furious round one. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Well, at this point, DC, I'm not sure if he's just biding his time or just trying to get some extra reps, but go finish the guy.
It seems like the guy's playing with his food. You know, he's having a good time out there. Everything's working. He's in the zone. It feels like at any moment he can end the night of his opponent. But he seems to be having fun. Hey, to each his own, I guess. I'd be rushing out of that octagon.
Yeah, you don't finish that. No. Johnson's cut above the eye. Man, DC, his hands look good. A lot of volume, a lot of accuracy today.
He's doing a great job being accurate, but he's also very fast. Look at the hand speed.
Right.
He's hurt so bad. He's got to find safety, find a way that you can recover.
And back to his feet.
Oh, nice body shot.
Both fighters. Oh! I mean, you gotta be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered.
Anthony Johnson. What else? What? I just don't know. That's like Odyssey versus Rampage. It'd be a lot of Odyssey trying to get away from a man, and Rampage is running and rushing the fuck out of him, pretty much, and fucking flooring the fuck out of him and slamming him and shit. That's something I don't see Odyssey winning. Rampage or Johnson. Rumble Johnson got power. As soon as we would have felt that power, it was like it'd be over. It'd be over shortly. Yeah, Adesanya got technique and everything, but I don't see Adesanya winning that battle against Johnson. I just don't, bro. I don't have no way of seeing that shit. Like. That's it. I love Rumble Johnson. I love Adesanya, but Adesanya, if he do fight him, well, it's going to, if that fight really happen.
All right, so here we go.
Distance, angles, and shit like that.
A lot of fight fans believed eventually these two would show up in each other's bracket, and here we are once again. Last time they fought, Holloway was 21 years of age.
I mean, just a baby. And Conor McGregor was just on the verge of becoming who he is today. The double champion, the biggest star in mixed martial arts. But hey, the Blessed Express is still rolling. And Max, Holloway, it's back. Oh, he better start moving. He can't take two men on his uppercut.
Edge of your seat action as expected thus far.
Another one.
Oh, he lands a big left hand.
That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yep. Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there. Holloway's pretty swollen now in that jaw area. It doesn't appear to be affecting him all that much, but he's absorbed a lot of strikes to the head. Got to figure out a way to raise the guard and be more defensively sound. Well, eventually, you know he's going to turn this defense into offense, but he's certainly doing a nice job on the defensive end this far.
They talk about the feeling out process. He's getting his opponent's timing. Now he's blocking everything. Expect counters as we go forward.
McGregor swelling now around the jaw area, so we'll keep an eye on that as this fight continues. Oh, nice straight there by Holloway. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Oh, really good with the kick to the body. Strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Oh, big left.
He ate that kick. He took that whole kick, yep.
So under a minute to go here in what has been a competitive and action-packed first round. Yet again, rinse and repeat, targeting that swelling, and you gotta think this is gonna start to affect his performance now.
Yeah, it's at a point now, John, where he's gonna start to get desperate. He's gonna start to...
Back to the feet. And another big kick for Max Holloway. Ooh, looking to go to the leg kick here, just out of range. Round 2 straight ahead. Man, this is pretty crazy. Both guys injured. Perhaps it'll be whoever has the better.
It doesn't look good in this game, to be honest
with you.
That's
It's
the
the
little
best when you
fancy
get
little
these types
knockouts
of
and shit,
wars
little
where
spinny
both
heel
guys are
kick.
hurt. Both guys are
Don't look
So
devastating
back
on
to
this
the
game.
stools
It
we
just
go. They
don't.
say defense wins championships,
They,
and
the
he
bust
has not
anybody
defended
love
well
they
tonight.
He isn't
getting
trying,
these little
Jordan.
beautiful knockouts, and I call them fancy beautiful knockouts. I'm basically putting the quote hands up. These knockouts do not look any good. They just don't. I'm sorry, just to let y'all know that.
All right, here we go
Like,
with our
these
second
knockouts
round
do not
now.
look
Conor
any.
McGregor
They don't look
and
good.
Max
They don't. They
Holloway.
look
Can you
horrible.
believe it? This next round is underway. In the previous round, both fighters got rocked. Crowd going bananas. Big opportunity for both fighters.
These are the types of fights that makes it so fun to sit right here.
Big right hand. Massive left hand.
Thank you. On one side, thank you.
John, he needs to get into space so that he
Somehow
doesn't
he
get finished.
blocks his back there.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Takedown defense is there. Back and forth we go. It takes two to tango, and man, have these two individuals tangoed tonight. I might run it back at some point, no matter how this one ends.
It's one of those fights where when you look at these two, and the damage... Got hurt again. Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
This could do it.
He's worried about something. He's worried about it. Right, he's going to catch you.
Holy smokes.
He thought he had me. He really thought he had me. He really thought he had me. That one. It's bad. It was not right. Striking. Each one striking. One was striking. You rock me, I rock you right back. I'm not glad that he got something that basically like it. It was some real fast. Don't forget blocking. It's very crazy. It's more than one fighter that got that. Amanda Nunes got that shit. But she basically get rocked, she heals fast, and she get rocked. Pretty much. Her healing and shit is crazy, bro. Let's say nice grappling. Grappling. I ain't grapple shit. Did I grapple? I don't even remember grappling. I don't even know if I grapple. Shit, I don't pay attention to all the stuff that I do. Oliveira. Should I pick Oliveira? Nah, last time he basically beat the living breaks off this man. Should I pick number? Yeah. Somebody tell me why Strickland going after these Army vets for some reason. And like Silver versus what weight class we in? Light heavyweight? Yeah, you can pick him, that's cool. Okay, let's go. Come on. I wish I had Rampage from basically Bellator. That would have been nice to have. Like they really just like give me young Rampage. I mean, he looks exactly the same. He just had different shorts.
You ready to fight? Ready? Let's do it.
All right,
These are Russian
Vanderlei Silva
tactics.
back in the octagon tonight. We'll see if his
Both.
attacking, marauding
Not both.
style is on full display yet
He could
again.
have cut
You know,
both.
this is a guy who fights like he's double parked out front.
I mean,
Let's see if
Silva,
Vanderlei can get his hands on his opponent early
he
today.
burns his energy out. Shoot, you gotta watch his fight.
Well done.
The Rampage.
Oh,
That's
massive
crazy.
knee to the body. That can't feel good. And they separate after exiting the clinch.
Wow.
And that one certainly found the target. Oh, now gets an underhook to get him in position. Oh, judo toss. Made it look easy.
I don't understand that space bit is just weird. Like, she grabbed me, and the next
Both
thing
of
you
these guys
know,
didn't really take a shot.
Protect your face, hands up.
Big left hook coming. It's blocked.
with one strike, thank God for that.
Oh, nice.
Strong hook lands.
Good jab there by the champion. He's got to be careful dipping his head and throwing that jab.
Oh, you got to start to look to finish him now.
That's really good.
That's a good kick by him right there. So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
And you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight.
Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but there's nothing to worry about now. But he's got to start to protect.
Mixing it up beautifully. Hook shots to the body, the weapon now. Silva's now dealing with a cheek cut.
Both unwilling to take a step back. What a phenomenal
You are so lucky this game understand
shots like that. You don't know whether
how slow your head got moving when you get knocked down. Your head got moving that fast. That's the most dumbest shit ever. Start there.
Silva's got him stacked up here. Wow. Oh, this is getting kind of hard to watch, right? He targets the cut and lands a strike right on it. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Well, no denying the durability on the other side, but at this point, you just got to find that kill shot and get him out of there.
A lot of times that comes with reps. That comes with taking your time. You get excited, and you want to finish it because you think it's right there, but at times you just overswing and you miss a lot. He needs to slow down if he wants to get his opponent out of his fight.
5 minutes in the books. All right, back to the stools now, and he is going. All right, we'll re-rack some replays for
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, here we go with round 2. Well, turning defense to offense here, blocks the strike, and then counters with a straight punch. Nice work there by Rampage Jackson. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Jackson's really bleeding something fierce now. That cut's not getting any better. We got the best cut men in the game. Gotta think they're gonna be busy in between rounds. Big knee lands there. Oh, he lands another huge knee. How much more can he take?
He landed it perfectly. Perfect place. Perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
Fucking insane motherfuckers, man. They try the cheesiest way to
Let's get to some
win.
replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
And once he got to the top, he started to land brutal ground and pound.
It's not the person I'm playing against. It's these motherfuckers out here that basically teach these motherfuckers how to do this shit. This fucking ridiculous, bro. If these motherfuckers
Here's the buff with the official decision.
That's the part
Ladies
that
and
I'm getting
gentlemen,
really
referee
tired.
Herb Dean's
It's
calling
not
this
him.
contest at 1
It's
minute
not
and
him.
12 seconds of
It's the
round number 2.
motherfuckers out there that's teaching
Declaring
you
the winner
motherfuckers how to do this
by
shit, that shit, that ain't fucking
knockout
tight.
and
Look, Vanderlei Silva, his striking
undisputed
breaks blocks.
UFC light
You have
heavyweight
a striker
champion
that can
of
break
the
your fucking block,
world,
pretty much. Which is
Quinton
crazy that you're spamming some shit just to try to get an easy motherfucking win. That's the
So
most
just like
clown
that,
shit
we
I
have a
ever
new
seen in my
UFC
fucking
light
life. You
heavyweight
fucking
champion of the
spamming
world,
shit.
and it's
But
always
motherfuckers
interesting
do
to
it the same
digest
thing
this
that they
result
do,
when
like
we
it's
have a
nothing to do.
challenger come
Like
in
they have
and
nothing
shake up
else
the
in the
entire
arsenal,
division.
pretty much.
Especially
They
when it's
got
a
a
guy
whole
like
arsenal
this, a
that
guy
can
that can
fucking break
talk the
blocks.
talk, but
Y'all seen
also
how
walk the
Vanderlei
walk.
Silva
He isn't
was
a guy
throwing his
that's going,
strikes and
I'm
basically
so
what's the name,
humble,
holding my block,
I'm so
and he
cautious,
was
I'm so
breaking my block
respectful. No, he
by
tells you what
one
he's
little
going to
damn
do,
hook.
and he gets
That
the
was
job
crazy.
done. Tonight,
That's
he becomes
crazy.
the king of the world, the UFC champion.
That is crazy. That is mind blowing how these motherfuckers play, how their mindset is on a video game when it comes to fighters like that. I'm going to spam you with elbows and clinch and try to get an easy win out of this. Look how that happened. God don't like ugly, pretty much. And God didn't like you doing that shit. I don't know, pretty much. That's the UFC gods to basically put that shit on me. I won the belt. It makes me don't want to play this shit half the damn time because I deal with that shit on the daily. I run into people that like that, and I run into people who basically do other shit that basically is so cheesy. But the weirdest things that happen, pretty much, y'all seen it, where I threw a kick to the head. He somehow got a smooth ass haymaker, a smooth ass overhand haymaker, pretty much, and knocked me out when he basically I kicked him straight in the head. That was the most glitchiest bullshit I've ever seen in my life. But I've seen worse shit than that. So I can't say it was the worst thing I ever seen, pretty much. And I'm gonna let y'all know what's the name, why I got like why I was swollen on the side. Uh, I'm looking at the camera and see this shit. It's swollen on the side because my tooth hurt like a motherfucker. So I put some like gauze pretty much to what's the name. That's why it's like swollen. It hurts like a bitch, pretty much. That's why my jaw is swollen on one side, and the other side is pretty much normal. Pretty much, it's hurting like a motherfucker. But excuse me, I just hate that, bro. Like I get into the game, I sit here and learn how to use these fighters. Pretty much, it's not the best way I use them, but I use the fuck out of them. Y'all see my losing. Y'all see my losing. How many fights I lost, pretty much. To a motherfucker that was spamming shit, to another person that basically spamming knees and elbow and all that stuff. I lose to them every once in a while. I lose to them. I can't say I'm not gonna say, hold that. Let me take this shit out. Ow. What I say? Ah. Ah. Okay. I will lose to them on an occasion of having bad connection to the point that I can't move. I'm basically still pretty much, it's not me making up an excuse. It's just basically how it is. I will lose to them every once in a blue moon, pretty much. And I play against the same people once in a what's name. But when I do have a decent connection, pretty much, I give them a run for their money. Pretty much. I don't stand there and basically take elbows all day and day. Pretty much. I catch on what the hell is going on and what the hell I'm doing wrong really quick before I basically let a person spam elbows all through the match, pretty much. And I'm gonna say this: if you see me in the cage playing this game, and this to let y'all know how I play, I don't stand there and basically take strikes in the beginning of the fight. Just to let y'all know that's not how I play the game. Pretty much. When it basically starts to fight and he gets his first strike in, something is up with the game. Just to let y'all know. To the point that it's something that's going on my connection side that I can't deal with. I'm basically fighting with. Just to let y'all know that. So if you basically watch any of my fights and you see how it starts off with him throwing the first strike, and I'm just standing there, there's something going on, pretty much. Because either I don't stay still with certain fights. I don't stay still with fighters like that. I just don't. That's what I don't do. I don't stay still with fighters. I'm just letting y'all know. If you basically come to my live stream, you see me just stand still and not reenacting on the strike and not moving my head. There's something else. I'm gonna say something else too. When I either try to move and you see me just standing in place and not doing anything, pretty much, either I gave up on the fucking fight. I don't care no more about the fight because I'm getting cheated in the fight, or there's something else that's going on in the game. Simple as that, pretty much. I can take a loss, but the one thing I can't take is a person doing some cheesy shit just to get a damn win, pretty much. This game is not that big. It's not that what's the name? It's not that hard to learn how to basically use your fighter, pretty much, man. It's not. It's so not hard to use it to learn how to fight. They got so many moves that some of them don't work. Just to let y'all know, some of the moves that you try to do, some of the combos, you gotta pick your own timing to do the striking, to do the combos and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, the combos are very simple. Stick to what you know in UFC. That's all I'm going to tell you. I can't tell you how to play the game. All I can tell you is stick to what you know. If you don't have a ground game, don't take nobody to the damn ground, pretty much. Because you don't know if that person has a ground game and keep you smothered on the ground and then you're in trouble and then you trap your own damn self. I seen that happen. Had it happen to me when I basically didn't know how to do the ground game and past games pretty much, and I didn't know how to survive. But now since I know how to survive sometimes, not all the time, if I know how to survive in the ground game, I don't basically want to go in the ground game but face a person that basically really good at the ground, and I got a fighter that's only good with stand up, pretty much. And if you ask these questions about who to use and who not to use in rank on the stand up tip, you got a whole bunch of fighters pretty much. The only way I can tell you to look at to basically understand who's not good and who is good on the stand up tip. What the hell? Hold up. Let me see this real quick. First is what? Man, since I get the phone, I get the most weirdest, dumbest message in the fucking world. Okay. What I'm saying is pretty much understand your fighter and not do the same bullshit that motherfucker did. Pretty much, it's very easy to do. Don't be a cheesy motherfucking player, bro. Just if you want to get easy, like a glitchy ass win, pretty much, find the fighters that are mostly slow. The fighters that are mostly slow are powerful, and you gotta take your time on striking. Simple as that. You have to take the time on striking. With my man, with you got like a wrestler, pretty much, you can mix up with his striking, but his striking is not it's not the best. If you get what I'm saying, his wrestling is top notch. It's 100% the shit. So if you basically use Usman, you can pretty much use his wrestling. You can use his striking with Leon, with Edwards. You can use his striking. You can use his striking, his ground, pretty much. He's a little bit slow, so you gotta pick your strikes. You can't be that person that basically throw crazy combos, throw quick, fast combos. He's not a quick fighter. He's a little bit slow. And what I say about these slow fighters is they powerful as fuck, so you gotta watch out for these motherfuckers. He's a person to watch out for. Usman's definitely a person to watch out for with the wrestling. If you pick him, he's mostly going to basically run into a wrestler or a striker most of the time, but mostly a wrestler. I'm not going to explain every fighter to what's name. You got Kobe Covington, which I haven't ran into any Kobe Covington players in a minute. Pretty much, I ran into a couple of them when I took a break from playing this game, and then when I came back, I guess the Kobe Covington players have stopped. They just completely stopped playing this game. I don't know what happened. Pretty much. I ran into a couple of Kobe decent players that basically do the mostly that I've run into when I play against a Kobe Covington player. They mostly will grapple me to death, and you pretty much got to survive that. You pretty much don't give up, just survive it. That's all you can do. Find your strikes. If you basically got a striker, find your strikes, deny takedowns, which is easy as hell. Denying takedowns is either these two buttons, these two buttons, and up with the left analog, pretty much, or whatever it is. It's probably up or the other analog too sometimes, or down if whatever listening. The nine pretty much is sometimes don't work, but you can use whatever you can use pretty much to try to survive. The fakes are off. I wish they fixed that. The fakes are like a little bit glitchy sometimes. And I've been listening to YouTubers who've been telling me, oh, the fakes you just can't hold it and all that stuff. No one's holding the damn button. The fakes are off. Like you try to fake it, you got to flick it real quick. It's a real quick flick to the fake, pretty much. It's not slow. You gotta do it real quick. You can't just hold it and then flick, pretty much. Powerhouse. If you're fighting against Tyson Chandler, do not stand in front of this motherfucker. He will rock the shit out of you. Pretty much. Same thing goes with what's name. If you're standing in front of him, do not take any of his damn kicks. His kicks are devastating. Pretty much. He knocked motherfuckers out with the kicks. With Nate and Nick are the main ones you do not want to stand and bang with because they will tire your ass. They will basically break your block. Pretty much. I don't know if they still do the same thing they was doing on UFC 3. They was breaking people blocks, but that's what they known for is breaking, tiring you out, basically volume punching, pretty much. If you're using Nate or Nick, you're volume punching. You're punching a person and trying to break his block, pretty much. And people are getting mad at a person for breaking a block. That's what they do in real life. They break blocks. You can't get mad at that. That's something that happens in real life. You cannot get mad at someone who breaking a block. You just can't. It's nothing to get mad at. The person's really good at what he do. You know how to do it. And he's really good at it. You can't get mad at a person to break blocks because that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to basically either stop the person from doing his combination to basically beat him to the punch. If you can't stop that person from doing his combination, keep your distance, collect what you're basically figure out what the hell you're doing wrong, and reevaluate what the hell you're doing wrong, and basically come back in with this straights. If straights don't work, go to the body. If the body shots don't work, keep your distance, piss them off, see what's saying. I'm basically trying to give y'all hidden gems that I basically use in my fights to help me win sometimes in these damn fights. So if I'm playing against a person who basically is a decent striker, or decent, I'm gonna say decent striker, pretty much. And he's getting all his good strikes in, pretty much. And I got a fighter who is like a striker too. That's basically got some nice little combos and stuff like that. And I only know the simple stuff. I don't know everything about the fighter I'm using. The main thing I think about pretty much is angles, sidestep. Angles and sidestepping. If my phone is stationary. He ain't moving. He's basically standing still. My game plan is to catch him at an angle to basically throw him off. So he's throwing straights. He's throwing like He's basically moving straight. He ain't moving straight towards me. He's just throwing straights. He's just throwing like the simple 1-2 over and over again. My thing is to sidestep, catch him at an angle, and hit him to his body, or hit him with a hook, or basically go straight down, straight withstand. Usually, it's weird because they'll block a straight. I mean, straight down to the pipe. They'll block that shit. At the angle that you're setting at, if you're basically behind somebody, I mean, if you basically catch them at an angle, there's no way you can block that shit. If they block it, it's not as tough block to what's the name. That block should get break. That block should be broken. Point blank. Period. That's what I want to see in a UFC game. If you're catching somebody at an angle, the only way they can block it and basically get a decent block and basically help them out if they basically turn around for real. If they turn around, they see what's the name, you catch them in, you catch them on the side, and they turn around, they got to look this way pretty much. They can't just, oh snap, and turn this way. They got to turn exactly where the punch is coming to see the punch so you can block it. But the blocking will basically, what's the name, it all depends what angle you catch. I hope and pray the next UFC game they come out, they basically get the angles right and they get this whole thing where I know y'all seen that shit where I was on the ground and I got right back up and the clinch kind of got weird because somehow my opponent was far away from me and he should be like right up, he should be still on me for some reason. I never seen a clinch where a person gets right back up and they just automatically stop hugging each other. I never seen that happen. Like I had never seen it. Oh, I'm just gonna let you go all of a sudden. No. Either the guy pushed them off them or it's basically like a clinch to the cage. They go straight to the cage. They get straight to the cage, which is kind of weird because the game, they try to make this game like they're trying so hard to try and be realistic and everything like that. But this game is missing a lot of things that could make this game a little bit better to make it look realistic, pretty much. The striking, the side, the angles you can catch a person, pretty much how they can block at any, like, block here and it's going to help me. What's that? That don't help you. You think it helps you, but you still get hit. Motherfucker. Like, if you understand fighting and you play a video game that's supposed to be realistic, you see stuff that basically makes you like, nah, that very much. I feel like more likely that we need a game, we need a UFC game we need some people that understand fighting. I'm talking about striking. For the strikers who are really quick with their hands, should basically have quick hands. And the speed they have on this game is to a point that you can see the strike. You can see it like telegraphed on this game sometimes. It's like, even when a person, like you're blocking it, you can see a strike happen. Boom. Like you can see it. Like it's the most craziest thing that I catch every time I play this game. Is some of these strikers who are supposed to be quick, who I seen in like Max Holloway. He ain't fast, but he know how to hit you to make him look like he's fast, like he's quick for real. Especially when you tap that dude in the forehead like 5 times. You can't say that man is not too nasty, very much, right? You got strikers, they got some hands there, got some quick hands, very much. Like UFC games need to understand their speed. Like an actual person throwing a strike and making it look devastating sometimes. It's like the knockout system. They need to fix the knockout system. Knockout system is off. It's not. It doesn't look really exciting when you basically get a knockout and you're like, oh, I just knocked them out, and they fall the most weirdest ways, and they don't fall. They don't look. They don't look real. The ragdoll physics on this game look off. It doesn't look realistic. It looks off. It looks like this don't look right, pretty much. I'm not a fan of the ragdoll physics on the game. I'm a fan of the ragdoll physics on UFC. Was it 2? I think it was 2. You actually get real knockouts, pretty much. Where people get comatose, they doing like this. They doing hands. They basically go straight down. They fall like this. You kick somebody in the head. It's like Undisputed. Undisputed had real knockouts. Undisputed 3 had real ass knockouts, which was actually dope as shit. I don't know why they got rid of it, pretty much. It was the most dope thing they ever added in the game. It's like getting up from the cage, pretty much. You got a clinch game, pretty much. They need that in this game. They need that in this game, pretty much, man. You got the thing where you can basically clinch, you can grab somebody and take them to the cage, but you don't do nothing else, pretty much. If they lift him up, it sweep his legs and everything like that. That's something they actually do in real life. I get that 100%. They do they do the double leg sweep, pretty much, which they get you on the cage and they sweep your legs pretty much. But they need other animations to make this game kind of a little bit better when it comes to like ground game, pretty much. It's just one way you can get up, pretty much. The one thing I want to see the most in this game, the one thing I'm gonna say, the one thing I want to see in this game is getting up to the cage. Is getting up to the cage. The knee, the hooks to a person trying to pry the person off. I want to see that in the game for some reason. I just want to see that. That'll make the game real as hell. Because how many times I had to practice that shit in real life? That shit is really hard to try to get somebody off you, pretty much. Yeah, you can deny a takedown when it comes to like a person trying to take you down from what's the name? Denying takedowns, if you know what you're doing, can be really easy. But it's not as simple when you on a cage and somebody leaning on you and putting their body weight and then pressing you down to get you down. That shit is no fucking joke. That shit's not fucking like a laughing, like it's not nothing to play with. And I wish they put that in the game, pretty much. They had it in UFC, what's the name? But I want to see that action in the game for a person that like the wrestle, pretty much, to have fighters on this game that actually wrestle. I would love to see that in the game. Another thing I would love to see, pretty much, different animations for knockouts. I don't want to see the same damn knockout every goddamn time. For some reason, people are saying, "Oh, seeing the same knockout doesn't bother me." It does to me. If I basically do if I knock somebody out in the game, I want to see a different animation to how he fall. I don't want to see the same animation. The game is going to get repetitive to me to make me say, I don't want to touch this game anymore. I probably play it here and there, but what's the name? Every knockout on this game is exactly the same, pretty much, on this game. There's nothing new. You hit somebody with uppercut, what do? They fly up, they do like this, they glitch or something to a knockout that's supposed to be in slow motion that doesn't really get the accuracy of slow motion for some reason. It just basically showed them like glitching, getting hit. When they get hit, they head flop and come back down. It looks dumb. Whoever threw in that idea, erase it. Erase that idea. I really don't want to see that. I really don't want to see that in any UFC games unless they can correct that damn glitch or whatever the hell is going on with the knockout system. Another thing I want to see in the game, more submissions. I am a submission person, pretty much. More escapes on submissions. If you're adding more submissions, more escapes on submissions makes sense. I love the new system. It basically is really simple. If you know how to do submissions, you know how to do submissions. If you don't know how to do submissions, pretty much, you don't know how to do submissions. Simple as that. I want to see more submissions. I want to see signature submissions that actually fighters actually do because they ain't really got Khabib's bulldog choke on this game, which I really wanted to see in this game, but they got it on UFC 4, which is kind of crazy, pretty much. I don't think they basically like that's how the submission system on this game is. You got two ways to escape, left or right. I think more likely they need a down button too. It should be three ways to escape a submission. It should be three ways for certain submission. Three ways. Down, over, or sometimes up, sometimes down, pretty much. Like left, right, or down, or up, pretty much. That should be escape. When it comes to like the whole, like pretty much somebody like smothering you to the point that they basically trying to get the submission in, I gotta learn how to do fakes to basically to get out of that smothered situation, because if I learn how to do fakes, I basically can survive the round more longer pretty much. And as soon as I learn how to do that, I'll basically explain how to survive in the fights. And I can basically explain the best way I can, try to explain it pretty much to survive in these damn fights. I've seen a lot of pro players do that, where they basically get smothered and they stand on the whistling, they do fakes and get them out of that situation. And that's one thing I need to learn how to do. I don't know how to do it, but I will try to learn how to do it just for my channel and actually teach y'all how to do it so y'all can basically not get smothered by a submission artist pretty much. That's what I'm gonna call these guys. The ones that put me in submissions are submission artists. The ones that get me on the ground and do a fancy little submission are submission artists. I am a blend of a submission artist, a stand-up artist. I can do stand-up a little bit. I'm not the best. I get my knockouts when I can. Wrestling artist, I do wrestling. So I'm a stand-up artist. I'm a submission artist, and sometimes a grappler. Muay Thai. I can actually say I'm all-around fighter. Ben Askren's not all-around fighter. I don't know how I said that. I can actually say I'm all-around fighter on this game. But I'm about to end this live stream, man. And I thank y'all for coming in, watching my channel. Y'all have a wonderful day. And I'll see y'all guys next time. Tune in. Be safe. Peace out.